So after the autumn vacation, we are again back with political science. So I believe you remember all those materials we have studied on last class. We started our discussion on what is democracy and why democracy. We have discussed the definition of a simple definition of democracy, that is, democracy is a form of government in which rulers are elected by the people. And we continue our discussion with different features of democracy. That is the first one, that is major decisions by elected leaders. So the decisions are taken by the elected leaders. Then moving on the next one, we come to the another feature, that is free and fair electoral competition. That is another feature of democracy. Then the need of a free and fair electoral elections and all those things we have discussed in detail. The third feature of democracy is one person, one vote and one value. The need of the vote and the value of the vote, particular vote, and the equality also is discussed there. The fourth feature of democracy, rule of law and respect for rights. Rule of law and respect for rights. For that we have discussed the particular situation of Zimbabwe and how do they make unfair practices in the elections. All those things we have discussed. Then we come to why do we need the democracy? What is the need for the democracy? That we discussed with arguments that supports democracy, that we can say the arguments against the democracy that we discussed at first. That is, there we see the instability, leaders keep changing in democracy. Then comes the political competition and power play. Then next, that argument against the democracy is a delay. Many people have to be consulted and to get the decision in delay. So the elected leaders do not have the best interest of the people, that can lead to a bad decisions. Then the problem of corruption. Democracy leads to corruption, for it's based on electoral competitions and so on. So there is the problem of corruption also we discussed. That is also arguments that against the democracy. Ordinary people do not know what is good for them, they should not decide anything else. So that is all, these all things we discussed on last class. So arguments against democracy. Now we continue our discussion. There are certain arguments that supports democracy. So for that we will discuss. With this I conclude here.